You are welcome to this class. If you desire to build wealth, generational wealth, this class is for you. This class is inspired by the timeless wisdom of George S. Clason, who is the author of The Richest Man in Babylon. So what we are going to discuss here is about the richest man in Babylon. This is 2025. All you should be taking in January is strategy of how to make money, not just cho. Okay? So if you desire to make money, to build wealth, whether you are receiving 100,000, 50,000, 200,000, 500,000, a million per month in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, any part of the world, I want from there to build your wealth, this class is for you. This book, The Richest Man in Babylon, will inspire you to build your wealth. That is the reason why we are here. Somebody requested for it. I decided to do a lecture on this. Okay? Please, before we start, if you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly press the subscribe button. Don't also forget to press the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, you will be notified. Don't forget to share this video, like, and drop your comment. Let's get started. As I said, this lecture is inspired by the timeless wisdom of George S. Clason, The Richest Man in Babylon. The book was published in 1926. The first thing we need to look at now, the characters in that book, The Richest Man in Babylon. Please look for a pen and paper and write if you desire to learn. Okay? The first character, his name is Arkad. This man is known to be the richest man in Babylon. The next person is Bansir. Bansir was a chariot builder who dreamt of wealth but struggled with poverty. Another person is Kobe. Kobe was a musician but a friend of Bansir. Okay? And we have another man who trained Arkad. His name is Agamis, a wealthy merchant who mentored Arkad. The next person is Bansir. Bansir was a former slave who turns his life around by repaying his debts and following a disciplined financial plan. So, we have other names, but as we go, continue to measure their name. The richest man in Babylon. Don't forget, again, Arkad, Bansir, Kobe, Agamis, Bansir. This is the richest man. Chariot builder, musician. Agamis, a money lender, but trained Arkad. And Bansir, a former slave, who later became very wealthy because he learned the discipline of making money and financial plan. Now, let's look at the genesis of the whole thing. Bansir's current status. Who is Bansir again? Chariot builder. Kobe, musician. He was discouraged as sitting on the wall of Babylon one particular day. While he was sitting there, he was observing the work he has done for that day. That is, of finished chariots and simple home. He observed his work and the simple home. A time comes in a man's life we call the time of realization. Say, how can I continue like this? Look at my chariots. I have not finished. Look at the simple house I have. He started thinking, he started pondering. While he was in that deep thought, his wife reminded him about the empty meat bag. Say, the bag of money is empty. His no mind grappling with financial problems. Now, Kobe's appearance. While he was sitting on that wall, Kobe, his friend, the musician, came and met him sitting on the wall. Kobe arrived and joked with Bansir, the chariot builder, talking about his leisure time. You are resting? Who rests at this time? You are enjoying yourself. I can see that you have made a lot of money. Then he asked Bansir to borrow him 2 shekels, revealing Bansir's poverty. Because shekel, that's small money. Bansir now told this guy that he had no money, decided to share his dream with Kobe. Okay? Bansir, while he was still sitting on the wall, shared his dream with Kobe, saying, I dreamed of being a very wealthy man. See, in that dream, I saw myself happy beggars, buying good things for my wife. I saw himself in a very good financial security status. But he never knew he was dreaming. But when he awoke from that dream, he found that all was just dream, which leads to frustration and rebellion. That was what he shared with Kobe. From there, this conversation ensued. They started discussing. We are walking in Babylon. Nothing is going on. Everything seems paradise. But people are making it in Nigeria. They are building houses. Even in this Tinubu economy, people are buying cars. People are enjoying themselves. All over the world, in world's economy, people are suffering. People are building. People are enjoying. They started discussing what is going on with our life. What is going on? They started discussing. They desire to understand why they remain poor in a rich city of Babylon, in a rich city of Lagos, of New York, London. The place I desire to travel to after I arrive, what is going on with our life? They started discussing. They discussed about the possibility of their children taking the same path because it is dangerous to have a child not exposed to the principle of wealth. If you have a child, or the reason why you are poor, there is a possibility you were not exposed to the principle of wealth. That is the reason why you see Dangote today understand the principle. He learned from his uncle because he was around a multi-billionaire. That is Dan Tata. So many children of the wealthy, people that made their money legitimately through hard work, they pass that discipline, that training, that skill, that knowledge to their children. But most of the time, the children of the poor, they find it difficult to break that cycle. Not because their father is not financially buoyant or rich, because nobody is available to teach them the principle of making money. Because their father is not also knowledgeable about the principle of money. So they were afraid that one day, our children will follow our path of poverty in a city that is as rich as Babylon. Then, the richest country in the world. Realization. They realize that they have not actually sought wealth actively. This is a time of sincerity. Be sincere with yourself. The reason why I am poor, not because of anything, the reason is because I have not done this thing genuinely. It has all been wishes. And if wishes were horses, beggar would ride. Just like me. I checked my diary. When I was in primary school, it was yesterday I was supposed to be the president of Nigeria. Look at Tinubu now, he's occupying my seat. Somebody should tell you to vacate that place, so you should vacate it. That place belongs to me. Wishes! If wishes were horses, beggar would ride. So they desire to find a secret to acquire gold, shekel, and compass. Let's continue. Turning point. The turning point of their life came when they measured Arkad, the richest man in Babylon. They realized, we had a friend that was like us. His name is Arkad. He's the richest man in Babylon. They started discussing. They had this admiration for Arkad's wealth and his generous nature. They had interest in learning from Arkad about creating a steady income. Action plan. Decision to approach Arkad for advice. They decided that, we cannot just continue like this. No, we go learn from Percy, where is Sabi. Now, who no road, nine they follow. Otherwise, we are going to remain poor, die in poverty, and our children, there is possibility they will follow the path. They resolved to invite their friends to join them to go to Arkad for wisdom, which acknowledge their need to change their mindset. Because you are not poor because you don't have money in your bank account. You are poor because of your mindset. There's something that's not there. That was how they went to meet Arkad. Because Arkad was their friend. Most of you that are looking at me now, you check very well. There's one of your friends today is very rich. Or you are very rich. Or that don't know your secret. Or you don't know their secret. They say, no. Let's go and meet Arkad. Okay? As we have said, Arkad is known to be the richest man in Babylon. Famous for his generosity to charity, family, and personal expenses. He was increasing wealth continuously every year, despite his liberal nature of giving. It's like ocean, when you know they run dry, the more they spend, what did they go on? What is his secret? They don't tell themselves, say, the man they do blood money. They don't tell themselves, say, the man they do bad thing. They don't listen to rumor. They say, let's go and meet Arkad. There's something we can learn from Arkad. That's how they went to meet Arkad. When they met Arkad! They wonder why Arkad is ready. Why the struggle? They told him that the school where you go, now we go. In short, we will walk past you. We are more hardworking than you. We live similar life. Oh, we live similar life. How many say we lack weight? You have money. They now accuse Arkad of this fickle faith favoring him. Fickle faith, luck, now you get. Luck, now give you money. Luck, now give you connection. Luck, now open door for you. Then Arkad replied. He said, wealth is governed by laws, not luck. It is governed by law, not luck. It is governed by laws, not luck. That was the first reply. He told them further, Ohen gold from fickle faith often brings ruin. The money what you get from gift, from dash, from luck, from lottery, from sport betting, from 2 horse, he said, did they bring baraga from Yahoo? Because they never came through principle, but through luck. That money cannot make you the richest person in your community. It might come, it will definitely go, because you don't have the laws, you don't have the principle, you don't have the pattern, the equation and factors that determines the generation and the continuous multiplication of wealth. What did he say? He said, fickle faith often bring ruins. How? In 3 categories. Spendthrift, waste it. People will be saying this a bit spent. Once the money come like this, they go blow them. Another group, misers. People will say they fear. This money feel lost too. I don't want to lose this money. I don't want to make it disappear. I want to receive the money. He said, now very few, very, very few. Now they sabi sustain that money. Now they sabi increase the money. And they sabi continue to multiply that money where it come through sport betting, come through Yahoo, come through powder, and so on and so forth. Let's continue. Because they got the money through fickle faith. Arkad told them, I was poor before. The day I came into realization too, like you guys coming to me now to ask me questions, to give you answers, there was a time in my life I realized that wealth provides opportunities to enjoy life and fulfill desires. He said, he observed that wealth could bring happiness, security, and the means to contribute to society, e.g., building temples, churches, mosques, or enjoying fine, good things of life. He said he decided not to remain a passive observer, but to claim his share of life's abundance. So despite being from a humble background with no inheritance, he resolved to work hard and study how to build wealth. Arkad come dey tell them wetin happen. Say one time he got a job as a scribe, copy documents or to clay tablets in the hall of records, just like museum where you have to write down things. He was a scribe, okay? His job was tedious, and paid little, just like everybody. A teacher who is receiving 20,000 built a house. A man that is receiving 1 million no get foundations. Okay? His job was tedious and paid little, but he used it as an opportunity to learn and improve. Although the money was not there, but he acquired knowledge. Despite earning barely enough for his expenses, Arkad was determined to break free from financial struggle. I am paraphrasing what he said to his friends, Bansir and Kobe, okay? And other people that came with them to learn from Arkad. Let's continue. Earn little but sought knowledge. Arkad understand that acquiring wealth required knowledge. That is what he realized. To make money requires knowledge. Even for you to run a successful YouTube channel, a successful social media account that will bring you money, you need knowledge. You need knowledge. Every day you must continue to learn. If you are a carpenter, you need knowledge to start doing those type of furniture, from talking. If you're a mechanic, you must seek knowledge to understand electric vehicle. Otherwise, you'll be kicked out every day, continuously learning. Arkad realized that acquiring wealth required knowledge, not just hard work. Because if number hard work, that truck pusher where a day market for don't make money. Even a beggar, and they will make money pass. Because a beggar can walk from Agege to Ikorodu, begging along the road with sun and everything. It's not through hard work, it's through knowledge. He decided to learn from those who had successfully accumulated wealth. Just the same thing his friends came to do, to learn from him. He's telling them himself too, desired, move, work to meet somebody where they say it's a big. He don't make money to learn from the person. You that is looking at me, how many times have you gone to anybody, a wealthy man, to teach you how to make money? I'm very, very sure you have never done it in life. You wish to become him. You wish to become her. Arkad said no. The way to success is knowledge. He decided to learn from those, not just knowledge, from those who is teaching you. A man that is deceiving you that he made $100,000 from forex because he borrowed one Lamborghini, can't display it on internet, can't deceive you just to collect your registration fee from you. That person you go learn from, you go dey poor. You must learn from somebody that have genuinely made it with evidence, not fake life, okay? He decided to learn from those who had successfully accumulated wealth. He recognized that time and study were essential investment for achieving his goals. Let's continue. Who is Agamis? As I said earlier, Agamis was his mentor. Let's see how he met Agamis. Agamis was a wealthy money lender in Babylon who visited Arkad's workplace. Remember, Arkad was just a scribe that writes on clay. To request a copy of the 9th law. He said, please, I need this thing within 2 days. What happened? When Arkad couldn't complete the task on time, he struck a deal with Agamis. What was the deal? Agamis told Arkad, if you work all night to finish the task, I will share my wisdom on wealth building with you. It was through a strike of what? Contract. The way somebody will ask you to pay ₦1 million to learn just small skill, one talk, it's too much. Still remain the same place you are. We remain there. Remain there. So Agamis will share his wisdom on wealth building outcome. Arkad agreed. Arkad then went ahead and worked on the clay. On the what? On the 9th law. Arkad fulfilled his promise, and Agamis taught him the first principle of wealth. What is the principle? A part of all you earn is yours to keep. When you earn something in life, learn to pay yourself. Feed the body that makes the money. I'm not saying that one call somebody might not say, I go pay myself. I go pay myself with turkey, with chicken. Feed the body that makes the money. With suya, plenty girls. With one powerful, see what do you call it? Oh my God. He explained that saving and investing at least 10% of one's income is a foundation of wealth creation. Pay yourself tithe. You that is looking at me, have you ever paid yourself a tithe 10% of your income? Discipline. I want to pay myself 10% so that the remaining 90% I will die. I will buy. If they reduce your salary today, say to 60% of what you are currently earning, you will still survive. Pay yourself 10%. You must learn that principle for you to build wealth. Whether what comes to you is 10,000, don't spend it all. 1 million, don't spend it all. 50,000, even though you are a teacher, you are a cleaner, don't spend. Remove 10% and put it somewhere. That is your own. That is your own. You can learn to live within the remaining 90%. If you are disciplined You can increase it. But for you, anyhow, whether you have bills to pay, you have borrowed money from somebody, you have debts, whatever, Agamis told Arkad, you must remove 10%. You are owing yourself. You are owing yourself. You must pay yourself. Okay, let's continue. Let's now look at the action Arkad took after learning that principle, because that is the first thing you must learn. Apply the first law. Save 10% of all his earning. Arkad saved 10% of all his earning. Began building a small hut of wealth. Adjusted his expenses. He adjusted his expenses to live on the remaining 90%. Even though say the thing no dey reach, he adjusted it. Okay? Next! Remember, he now had a pause of 10%. Continuously putting 10%. There was a temptation. What was the temptation? He was faced with the urge to spend his growing savings. Merchants tempted him with luxury goods from distant land, from China. They started tempting him. People started marketing this to him. But what happened? He resisted the urge, the temptation, and maintained his discipline. This was the first temptation. From this service, he made error in his first investment. What was the mistake? He entrusted his savings to Asmo, a brickmaker. Remember, I told you in the other class when I was advising that young man, Bonaboy assisted, about this guy who gave money to a brickmaker to buy joy. What was the temptation? He entrusted his savings to Asmo. Who was Asmo? Asmo was a brickmaker. A brickmaker? Okay. For what? Asmo tell am say he go purchase jewels from tar for profit. Somebody that is a brick maker. Another person sold you the idea of joy. You are now convincing Arkad to bring his savings that, with what I heard about Thai jewels, we are going to make money. I will pay you profit. I just need capital. I need capital to go to Onitsha. What do they do? You be hairdresser. Abi? Now, you won't go buy fabric because you hear say, Mama Akeke bought plenty fabric from Onitsha, made money. Convincing another person to bring their savings or to go to China for waiting you know sabi. That was what Asmo did to Arkad. The result, Asmo returned with worthless glasses. They deceived him because he no understand that line. No be everything where sit for a year. Now you go enter. Instead of joys. He no say na fake he buy. Arkad lost his savings because you can't sell glasses for joys. That was the first investment mistake. What was the lesson from this failure? He learned to seek advice from only experts. From only experts. If you want to succeed, go to people that know it. There should be evidence. Evidence beyond evidence. Don't seek knowledge, advice, or invest in a trade that the person who is the head, whatever, is a novice of that trade. Only learn to what? To seek advice from experts. Do not go to a brick maker for advice about joys. Value of trusting those with experience in a specific field. The value of trusting those with experience in a specific field. Specialties. Let's continue. When he lost his savings, he started all over again. He's telling me, friend, I started all over again. Started building my savings again. 10%. 10%. So he was perfect in this. We can say it's called 100% in savings. But in terms of investing this, he got it wrong. Let's continue. Second investment. success. A trusted service to Arkad, the shade maker. Now, Arkad is a shade maker. The money is given to Arkad to invest the money in shade making. From the shade making, Arkad will earn his profit because now he has learned his lesson. Only expert you give to. Trusted expert. Arkad used the funds to buy bronze and paid Arkad regular returns. Result. Earnings from this investment marked the beginning of Arkad's growing wealth. Okay? Now, what next? Another mistake. Another mistake. Because life is upside down. Upside down. You must make mistakes. But when you make mistake, learn from it. Okay? Use the returns from his investment to owes feast, enjoyment, and buy luxuries. Call it enjoy. Remember, he gets service with this man by the name Arkad. Okay? But any profit where it come now, call the flex. Call the flex. Let's see. 9 Arkad is cost go down. Tell us, this is wrong. Arkad is told him that, see, you can't do like this. When you earn money and you save 10% from the money, 10%, then you invest the 10%, invest the 10% in another business. This that is coming, they must go and earn you more money, not to chop them, not to eat them. Okay? You don't eat your grandchildren. Let's continue. Now, realize the importance of reinvesting earnings instead of consuming them. Do not eat the children of your savings. Nobody they eat in grandchildren because this is your child or your children. Get back to some returns. You are meant to send the return message to go bring more return. Then you continue. Because this 10% is not for you. You are already enjoying the 90%. The 10% you must not touch them. There must be a compound interest, a compound return on investment. Remember, it's just 10%. Some people, they might choose to use 90%, 50%. But don't starve yourself because you are safe. That's another law. Learn to enjoy yourself because the body needs comfort. Okay? Now, long-term growth. He continued to save and reinvest after learning that enjoyment no be like that. So he built wealth by letting his savings and their returns work for him. Both the savings, the return of the savings, the return of the return of the return of the return continue to work for Arkad. Okay? He developed the discipline to delay gratification. Delay it. Delay that enjoyment. Delay that enjoyment. He learned that discipline. See, for me to break through, I must not chop the children of my enemies. Let's continue. Because of this discipline, because of this experience, when we say, it not be everybody they get harm. Arkad started mapping out another plan for him. Say, to get this type of person in Babylon is difficult. Now I have somebody that I've taught how to manage money like me. He came and meet Arkad. Arkad's return after observing Arkad's progress offered him a partnership to manage lands in Nipo because Arkad got lands in Nipo. Okay? Trusted Arkad due to his discipline and financial wisdom. Because discipline, they know they buy them for market. They know they talk and say, I get them. You show it. You show work it. Okay? Result. Arkad expanded Arkad's wealth as shared in the profits. This marked Arkad's transition to significant wealth because what he was still earning, he continued to reinvest. You get the point now, okay? Arkad became very wealthy, successfully managed Arkad's estate in Nipo, expands Arkad's wealth and shares in the profits, okay? Gain recognition as the richest man in Babylon. Friends seeking guidance. From there now, the story of this is friends seeking guidance started coming. Say, let's go and now learn from him. If we continue here now, it's like we are going back to the beginning of the story. You get the point now. You see it now. What is the lesson learned? The summary. 1, a part of all you earn is yours to keep. Pay yourself, okay? Pay yourself tight, okay? 2, control your expenses. your expenses. You know they finish. Okay? If you want to make it in life, make your savings work for you. Seek knowledge and wise advice. Avoid risky investment. Reverse returns. Ensure your future income. Increase your ability to earn. Increase your ability to earn. By acquiring knowledge, acquiring skills, don't key the golden end because you want to whatever. They say a man bought a golden hen. The hen was bringing out golden eggs. The man was in a hurry to get plenty of it and turned the tummy of the hen. When he opened the tummy, he found, no egg go. Now intestine food there. That is how he lost his golden hen. What is that telling us? That is telling us how some people they do. You make money from one particular business or like from YouTube channel. The money will for invest in that business. Reinvest in it so that the channel will bring more money. Or the money where you for invest to buy machines from China to increase the profitability of that business. You start enjoying those things. Enjoying those things. Why? The machine, the existing machine, are dying, are growing old. The knowledge you have about that business is decaying. More things are coming in the industry because you are that man that is killing the thing that is bringing the money, or because you want to rush instead of feeding the golden egg. Those golden egg, we are supposed to sell them to go and buy more feed to feed the egg, so that when the egg eat belly food, it will produce or deliver more eggs to you. Reinvesting what the business produce. Okay? Again, increase your ability to earn. Ability. Be patient and persistent. Opportunity favors the prepared. They say preparation plus opportunity is equals to luck. If you have this, but you never prepare, you can never get luck. What do you think about this story of the richest man in Babylon, who walked his way to the topmost point in money making, in wealth in the city of Babylon? If you love this story, please let me know in the comment section. If you want something like this, please drop it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and like. That is the only way to encourage me. Again, don't forget to subscribe, share this video, like, and drop your comment. Thank you.